So this is one of our new landscape jobs we got going right now. This is a full renovation. Hey, I'm Brent with Older Home Specialist, and today I'm going to walk you through one of our complete backyard redesigns, Citrus Heights. One of the biggest things that you need to consider on a project like this is all the planning. If you're taking something from scratch, number one thing, you have to make sure the grading's correct. That's going to be one of the most important things. So what I'm doing is when we're setting up for something like this, I'm looking at where I'm going to pull all the water off the lawn to the lowest points. I'm going to be looking at the beds because obviously if we have mow strips installed, there's going to be curbs there. So we have to make sure that there's drainage on the inside of those beds as well. Preparing for all the irrigation that's going to go in, roughing in all the schedule pipe to the different areas that we're going to have. When you're designing a drip system like this, you really want to pay attention to the sun exposure and the plant types that you're installing so that you have the correct amount of water, and that when you're going to set the timer, that you're able to set it in a way that it sufficiently waters the different areas without overwatering or underwatering. So when I'm designing a new system like this and we're setting up for an efficient system, really what we're doing with the lawn in particular is we're looking at the shapes that we're watering. If I can identify a specific shape, that's going to help me decide what type of head I'm going to use and where the head placement's going to be. So with this job is a little tricky because the dimensions of the lawn change. It goes from wider to more skinny, and you have to account for that with your head placement. What I'm going to do in a situation like this when it comes to points and such is I'm going to set up the perimeters and the edges where I want the heads for sure. Then I'm going to run measurements straight down, accounting for the way that the lawn tapers in. So essentially, if I have a head on the farthest point and I know that this is only a 4 or 5 foot area, radius throw that I have, then we're going to stagger the heads 4 or 5 feet coming out off the point. Immediately, I'm going to start to stretch those out so that it marries into the larger area. This is the best way in order to get the best coverage. So we designed a full French drain man drain system for this yard. The grade on this parcel was fairly flat. We were not going to get away with installing a gravity system here, so we went ahead and installed a lift station with a solid dewatering system leading to that, where the pump will remove the water to the property line as needed. When I'm designing a landscape, what I'm looking at mainly is the sun exposure to identify which types of plants are going to do well in their specific area. At that point, what I usually do is take a trip with the client to Green Acres or wherever we're going to purchase the plants, and we'll walk around, and I want to get some feedback from them, what they like to see. You're going to make decisions for the clients specifically whether they want high maintenance, low maintenance, annuals, perennials, all these different factors that you need to get their input. So what we do is we take a trip on down there, we go through some different things, and then I'll discuss with them textures, height, color, different things of this sort, and we design a plan that works well for the yard and for the client as well. On this job, I was actually able to locate some glacier green, which is a really interesting looking rock. So we got some glacier green, and then we also were able to get some serpentine as well. When I'm choosing boulders like this, I'm looking for specific shapes, how I'm going to place them, how they're going to look natural and such. On the ground cover, the client wanted something natural looking, so we just went with the shredded mulch on this. And of course, Francisco's the guy on the concrete here. He did a full new driveway, the entire pool deck, all the pathways that you see. He did the fire pit. He did the pad for the shed. He did it all. So we did all the low voltage landscape lighting on this job as well. We use ProTrade is the brand that I like to use. The reason why I like to use ProTrade is because it's quality materials without the price. You get you could go broke. You go starting to buy Kichler and different things. I mean, they're very fancy, they're very expensive. At the end of the day, it's a light. And so really what I'm looking for on low voltage lighting is I want brass bodies. I want to buy the best quality that I can get so that they're going to last. These lights, what's going to go on the lights is going to be the bulbs, and then they're going to start to look poor because of aging. But if you check back on another one of my videos, you can see there's easy cleaners and DIY hacks that you can fix up your landscape lighting even if it looks really bad. So that's the reason why we use the ProTrade. And this is just a 150-watt transformer that we're running on this. So it's a pretty basic system, but it came out really nice. We have a combination of the down lighting and the up lighting, and it lights up the pathway pretty well. So on a job like this, it's important that each specific trade is completed correctly. There's a lot of landscapers that'll say, I do concrete, I do, sprinklers, I do these different things. In reality, they probably specialize in one or two areas. And what we really want to do is pull our team in that specialize in each specific area so that you're getting top quality work for each specific trade. That's very important to me because I don't want anything on one specific job to not be completed to the best of our ability. So if you have any landscape needs, check us out on social media. I'd be happy to meet with you. We can run some ideas back and forth and let's see what we can put together.